Welcome to the modern workplace, which, thanks to today's leading business technologies, has become global, mobile, flexible, networked, virtual, interconnected, more collaborative, more intuitive, smarter, better looking, or maybe just a bit more free. Free, that is, if you're willing to make room for a little complexity. You know, that low initial cost that balloons 6 months after deployment, that kind of complexity. Or pricey software licensing management complexity. Or adding new users requires a hardware upgrade complexity. Or the call center capability is a clumsy bolt-on complexity. And then there's the vendors working on a patch for that complexity. Not to mention endless calls to the help desk complexity. The reigning technology giants want you to see all that as a small price to pay for the communication tools your organization depends on every day. To hear them tell it, you should be grateful, because their complexity is actually protecting you from the other guy's complexity. That may be fine if you're one of them, but that's no way to work. And with ShoreTel, it doesn't have to be. Unlike other systems, ShoreTel built a truly native IP solution from the ground up, instead of just IP enabling a traditional PBX like other vendors. So with ShoreTel, you don't have to make room for complexity, because it was never there in the first place. ShoreTel is based on a unique, open architecture that distributes your system's intelligence throughout your enterprise, so you can deploy, manage, and scale your system with plug-and-play ease. And whether you need to make it bigger or smaller, whether it's one location or a dozen, the platform stays the same. Those other guys are going to tell you that adding on so many users or additional sites will require a forklift upgrade, and that means goodbye, old friend, and hello, ballooning costs. But with ShoreTel, the platform stays the same. To add a block of users, you keep your configuration: system management, voicemail and attendant, automated call distribution, and conferencing or call center software over here, and 50 users on the voice switches here. Adding more users, just add switches. Here's another 50. Growth spurt, here's 100. Merger, here's 500. When it's time to add a site, say you're opening an Ohio branch, you give them their own voicemail and attendant and automated call distribution over here, and enough voice switches to accommodate their users here. Plug it in, and it's, hello, Cleveland. The beauty is that no matter how many locations you have, they're all managed as one single system. And once the system's up and running, it stays there. ShoreTel is more reliable than server-based solutions because the system is based on highly reliable, purpose-built appliances. With no spinning media, you don't run the risk of hard drives failing. And that's where the math really goes crazy. Zero complexity plus less downtime equals more time for everybody to get real business done. Starting with your IT team, administration is a breeze, because ShoreTel Director is mission control for the entire system. The other guys tend to have different management interfaces for each function: voicemail, presence, conferencing, emergency notification, automated call distribution. But ShoreTel Director streamlines management tasks into a simple browser-based interface. So you get the whole enchilada: every user, every capability of every user, and every device on the system. Say that Mary Ann in finance got married and has a new last name. Or that you got 15 summer interns arriving tomorrow. Moves, adds, and changes are as easy as typing in the appropriate fields. On the user end, ShoreTel Communicator puts intuitive communication and collaboration tools at everybody's fingertips. Users can communicate as they like, by voice, video, IM, and on the device of their choice: office phone, home phone, mobile gizmo, on their PCs, in the office, on the road, working from home, even while in meetings. ShoreTel offers built-in presence information so folks can see who is available at any given moment and how to reach them. And because ShoreTel Communicator is easy to use, there's hardly any learning curve. Almost overnight, it can change the way your company operates. Because when people and information are brought together seamlessly, a whole bunch of things that were supposed to be easy but never quite were because they ended up being complicated actually become easy. Like job sharing, for one. Or making it so virtual teams can work together, like real teams. or sourcing talent from outside your area, or working transparently and efficiently, not just from home, but from any location. An office is no longer a desk, a phone, and a stapler, but any place. Anywhere you can log on to ShoreTel Communicator. ShoreTel can help your company to work more efficiently and more like itself, with pre-built integration of the tools you already rely on, like Microsoft Outlook and Exchange, Salesforce.com, IBM SameTime, Microsoft Dynamics CRM, as well as your calendaring and workflow applications. Even more, with a rich set of APIs, you have the freedom to develop your own apps. So no more getting bogged down in all that proprietary stuff. Just the power to improve how you operate. In fact, ShoreTel gives you the power to keep it simple even as your communication needs become more sophisticated, like running a call center, for instance. ShoreTel's all-in-one approach means that call center capabilities are integrated. Other vendors might just bolt on a completely separate system, but ShoreTel brings together people and information into one seamless environment, so from the get-go you have everything you need to improve customer service. And if you can make customers happy while reducing costs, you can actually turn your call center into a revenue center. Best of all, no matter how big or small your company, no matter how complicated your call center, ShoreTel offers flexible solutions and licensing to meet your needs. And focusing on your needs, frankly, is why we're here. But don't take it from us. Gartner has given ShoreTel its highest rating for unified communications for the SMB market in North America. And Nemertes, a leading independent research firm, surveyed businesses across the country that consistently voted ShoreTel best voice over IP solution in all rating areas. This total focus on your needs extends all the way to the bottom line. ShoreTel doesn't just offer the industry's lowest total cost of ownership, we guarantee it. A good many ShoreTel customers see a return on their investment in less than a year. So with a ShoreTel system, you're not just free from complexity, but free to know that you've made the right decision. And that's brilliant. That's simple. That's ShoreTel.